Hello, and welcome to your first clinical rotation and online orientation, where you know you're so excited, but you have no real clue what comes next. So for this, we're going to go over the introduction, and we're going to cover a little bit of what the syllabus is, the schedule, and the deadlines. The syllabus covers the rules. This is everything we cover in the next few modules. We will cover most of the sections in depth during the online orientation. You can find the syllabus by going to Blackboard, looking for Start Here. Once you click on Start Here, you'll go to Syllabus and Schedules. Once you're in Syllabus and Schedules, you have Syllabus, Schedule, and Summer Deadlines. The syllabus, again, is where all the rules are, and everything we cover in the orientation is going to be in more depth for each of those. The schedule is your week by week. It's generic as far as what's due, and then deadlines will include your details, and that's going to correlate to what we cover in the online orientation. So for example, the syllabus, when you click on that, looks like this. It includes my office hours, which covers my availability for this semester. For this summer, specifically, I'm available 9 to 2, readily available, but you can make appointments with me earlier or later than that so that it can work around your clinic schedule. Course description, this is a full-time 6-week internship. Your supervision is direct by your CI at the clinical, but your grade is ultimately assigned by me through the school. They will rate you on what they see clinically, and that will be discussed later when we discuss the max. Educational materials also available online on Blackboard, but that's your online max over exact. The grading procedures correlates to grade distribution as far as what we will cover in detail in the online orientation. Absentee and absenteeism is also covered under our orientation, and leave will be covered. So some of this is very important for you to understand those rules. Also, communication, academic honesty, make sure you understand that. Plagiarism and cheating still applies when you are doing papers or online work. Drop date is available at www.kilgore.edu. Reminders on netiquette, communication. I should respond to you if you reach out to me via email or other electronic communication such as Remind. The standard turnaround time is 24 hours, though you know that if you reach out to me on Remind, it's generally faster than that. Normal assignments are graded within about 7 days, 14 days if it's a more complicated thing like a written essay or your case study. Religious day absences, make sure you notify us of your interest in planning one of those prior to the religious day so that we can work around that and give you the opportunity to make up what is necessary. The specific student objectives and the learning outcomes, I'm going to cover that when we talk about the max and the grading and the score to the grade conversion, etc. So that is going to be covered in more detail in the online orientation. Something that I want to pull to your attention is not only are you going to be working on skills in the max, you also will have a few other requirements this semester that might include an in-service. You will also be responsible for understanding the grading formula. So what that means is grading formula is here, how that is scored within the max. That's going to be covered in more detail. First rotation here, 30 points expected. Again, that's going to be covered in more detail at a later time in orientation, but it is still here in the syllabus. Again, this is the place for the rules. Score to grade conversion, your 30 points. If you reach all 30 points, that's worth 100% of your max grade. If you only reach 29 points, that's a 93 on your max grade, etc. Minimum requirements is only listed for you here in the syllabus. I will go into it in more depth in the online orientation, so you'll need to refer to the syllabus for correlating information. And then lastly, on the syllabus, you can find your schedule or deadlines that is also listed in a separate document that says Summer Deadlines of 2023 if you want to exclusively reference that. This again is your week by week, your details as far as weekly. You will have an orientation form, a journal report, and timesheets. Details when that is due. Dates will be specific to the semester that you are in. So make sure you look at the deadlines for the semester and year that you are currently attending. This also outlines what to expect at midterm, presentation day, and at the end of the rotation. All of those dates are listed here, but they will also be discussed in your in-person orientation, which is located on Blackboard if you need reference. Lastly, I want to show you the schedule. The schedule is a week-by-week generic information. Week 0, we're having a lecture on campus, 9 to 2. I have that as 2, but we will not be attending till 2. That'll be your pre-orientation information, or your in-person orientation date will be included there. Week 1, what expectation you have as far as hours, and any special circumstances, any holidays will be there, anytime that I'm out or not available for physical meetings, and everything that's due. So your journal and time card for week 1 are then due the following week. And then again, you can see any special circumstances are here. Special circumstances to consider, again, listed when grades are due for me, so therefore why I have such hard deadlines on certain things. Specifics are in that far right column, as well as on your deadlines page. So welcome to orientation, and follow along on the rest of the modules. Thank you very much.